What's the vibe going into tonight?
Yeah, obviously excited for the game. It's one of those things where, it's felt like an early morning for myself. To be honest with you, I'm a little sleepy right now, but I'm excited for the game. It's gonna be a great atmosphere in here, and obviously we did what we had to do to get back here at home, and the focus is just doing whatever we can to win tonight. Obviously, try to build on the last game, but. We'll try to use the crowd to our advantage. Tonight is probably our biggest focus as of now.
What's it been about home ice? You know what I mean? It hasn't really mattered much to you guys. You've seen you play better sometimes on the road. How do you focus that and get to exactly where you want to be tonight?
I think it starts with a good start. I think that obviously, like I was kind of saying, I think the biggest thing is getting the crowd into it. I think getting the building going, obviously playing on the road. You feel the other team's crowd and things of that nature, and at home you try to use yours. So I think a good start obviously helps with that. I think it gives them something to cheer about too, in fairness. So, I don't think we think of it as a negative. I think that we'd want to be at home if we had the option, and it's always nice hearing that goal song, that's for sure.
What kind of lift will be if Bradley does play tonight? Have him on the ice too.
Yeah, he's our leader, obviously, right? And if he's back, I think that it just brings a vocal guy back on the bench. Obviously, his skill set speaks for itself. I think it's one of those things where he does a lot of things differently for this team. When it comes to special teams and even 5-on-5. So to add back a really quality player like that and a leader, obviously the leader of our team, I think only helps your group.
What's he mean to you on the ice? Besides some of the things you just said, to have him out there, what makes him such a great player?
Yeah, I think you guys have covered him for a while. I think that's pretty obvious. I think the biggest thing is probably just his puck protection, number one. He's always able to kind of slip in and around guys, I feel like, and then probably his intensity. I think that this is a league where you got to have second or third efforts, and he does that every single game. So kind of raise everybody's level of compete. Obviously he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he sometimes comes up with pucks he definitely shouldn't.
Jake, how do you feel chemistry's been developing with you and Kiki and Pasta's line?
Yeah, I think that obviously it's a different look. I don't think we really played together throughout the regular season, but play with those guys in parts. I think that we had a better game last game. I still think defensively we could do a better job. I think we were against Barkov's line the whole time, pretty much in both games. So obviously they're a very elite line, and I think defensively we need to just try to limit them getting pucks in the slot. They got lots of skill, like I said, skill players in that line that make really good plays. So they're deadly, and I think that if we have more opportunities to be in the offensive zone, we're a pretty deadly line as well. So usually it evens out kind of the chances, but we obviously need to win that matchup. I think that's the biggest thing about this time of year is winning your one-on-ones and things of that nature.
Your coach said that you can see your confidence grow as a team. Game 4, even more so in Game 5, and expects your best game as a team tonight. You agree with that? Do you see everything kind of coming together for you guys?
It's a game-by-game basis, but of course, when you win, it always gives a different feeling than when you lose. The bumps and bruises don't hurt as much, but I think you got to stay super even keel and understand that there's room to grow, obviously, and we're going to need to continue to get better. Obviously, the confidence helps, like I said, with wins, but they're not going to go away easy, and they're going to do everything they can to win. So we got to match that and do whatever we can to send us to 7 and put the pressure on them.
PNC Bank, rooted in communities big and small.